What's up? It's Real Talk Shakira, and I am starting this new channel, this new segment for my channel, where we're going to focus on talking about real life issues, and I want to provide you with some practical tips and tools, share some stories. You know, a lot of people know me as the grant lady, the grant writing lady, nonprofit lady. A lot of people also know me for writing, being a writer, being an author. But a lot of people also don't know that I am an educator. I'm in higher education. I teach psychology, interpersonal communications, abnormal psychology, human development, everything under the umbrella of people. And I hear a lot of stories. I encounter a lot of stories. And one of my students actually kind of brought it to my attention during our abnormal psych class that I do know a lot of people who have a lot of challenges, and they need help with processing those challenges in the most practical way. A lot of people can't afford therapy. I am not a therapist per se. I have done mental health group counseling sessions or facilitated. I look at myself as more of a mental health facilitator in this space. And so I wanted to come and share a quick story. And so I would say recently, I have been experiencing some disappointment. If you can hear me so well, it's because we are back in the house. It is starting to storm. So what I was saying was I had been experiencing a series of disappointment from people, or disappointing situations that have led to the feeling of disappointment, the emotion of disappointment. And I'm going to tell you, real talk. This is Real Talk Shakira, real talk. Disappointment hurts like a mother. Okay? It stings. It's literally like getting hit in the face with a snowball, point blank, with your glasses and your braces. Okay? You feel the sting on your face. You feel that. And a lot of times, for a lot of people who, may have understand what I'm talking about and know what that feeling is like, you internalize it because it feels personal. When you get disappointed, especially when other people let you down or they don't hold up their end of the bargain and don't keep their word, you feel like it's personal. And that's hard. That's hard. So for all of my millennial babies, okay, who we have spent the greater part of our life in the 90s and the 2000s dealing with a lot of things, a lot of foolishness, and not being able to process or having that space to process. So let me share some words of wisdom for you, from one millennial to another. When you're feeling disappointment, here are 3 things that you can do effectively, that you can do to start to lessen the blow of the sting and actually start to make a shift so that way that sting doesn't hurt so bad. Number 1, allow yourself to feel the feeling. A lot of times we get so caught up in being concerned about other people's feelings and emotions when we've been hurt and wronged, that we don't give ourselves the permission that we need to actually experience the feelings that we're feeling. So number 1, first thing is to allow yourself to feel the feelings. You deserve to feel the feeling you feel. You deserve to be upset. You deserve to be mad. You deserve to have a reaction or an emotion to what has happened to you. Don't get so detached that this is just becoming a norm. Yes, allow yourself to feel the feelings, but don't stay stuck in that loop, because that can only grow to create further trauma to our wee brains by staying in a place or in a space that, will start to breed resentment. We don't want that. My second tip for overcoming disappointment is to not allow your identity to be connected to the disappointment. The thing or that person may have caused the issue, but it doesn't mean that you are a failure or you are a bad person or you can't do anything right. Do not tie or attach your identity to what happened to you, because it has nothing to do with what happened to you, or nothing to do with you personally, of you as a personality, rather than this was an unfortunate thing that did happen to you. Right? My third tip: reframe the narrative. Think of it like this. Instead of looking at the glass half empty, this happened to me, nothing's going to go right, everything is going wrong, all the other things, right? Reframe the narrative. Change how you look at it and think about it. And instead of seeing it 100% as a total and complete disaster, take advantage of the opportunity that God wants to use this setback as a setup or a come up for the next thing or a part of your journey that you're getting ready to embark on. This isn't the end. Your story is not over. This is maybe a hiccup or a part of the divine plan to get you from point A to point B. So I pray that this video was encouraging. If you are like myself, you are a millennial and you are ready to stop putting up with people's blankety blank and want some real, raw, practical tools that are actually effective, definitely subscribe to this channel. Share the video with those who you find or think will be totally blessed by the message. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Until then, peace and blessings.